Welcome to another video on how you can help people through this difficult time that we are experiencing. This is the second video I've done on this topic, and I received a lot of positive comments and feedbacks on the first one. It was really good, and I ran into a mate while I was going for a walk this morning, and he said, "Yeah, the content was really good, and it just proves that you've got a great head for radio." So keep the comments coming. That's really good. This one I've decided to do in the kitchen, and the reason for that is this is the place where all the action is. This is the meeting place, or it was the meeting place up until a couple of weeks ago. And the other reason is this is my happy place. So we've all seen those Happy Gilmore movies when Happy's on the golf course and he's struggling, and Chubbs says to him that you need to find your happy place. And this here is certainly my happy place in the household, although I will say that the critics here are a lot harsher than what they were 25 years ago when I was working in a kitchen. Now you might wonder where I'm going with this, and there's a couple of points I want to make through this video. And the first one is that some people are going to be doing it really tough at the moment. So through this crisis that we're in, some will just sail straight through the other side and come out the same way they went in. Others will struggle, they'll get through it, they'll come out the other side, they'll be a bit worse for wear, they'll be a bit banged up. And unfortunately, there will be some that will not make it to the other side. So the key point here is isolation doesn't mean exclusion. Okay? So isolation doesn't mean exclusion. So just because people are isolated, or they're working from home, or they're in a remote location, it doesn't mean that we isolate them from what they're doing. And it is important now more than ever that we stay connected, because people are experiencing a whole lot of different emotions, things that they've never ever experienced before. So if you were in a social group, if you had regular catch-ups with people, you need to make sure that you're doing them. The other thing too that you need to make sure when you do have those catch-ups is that you check in at the start. Okay, ask them how they're doing. So this is the perfect opportunity to ask them, are you okay? The other reason is some people are working at home for the first time, and at the moment it's going to be a pretty tough gig. Kids are home, they're bored, they can't go outside, they can't go and see their mates, so they're going to be pestering parents. So you need to make sure that where you're working at home is a place where you can get some quiet time and you can focus on what it is that you need to do. The other thing you might want to look at, and you can probably discuss this with your employer, is whether or not you can change your hours. And by that I mean you might have a bigger spread of hours, but you might be able to take time off at some stage during the day to watch a movie, to play a board game, or entertain the kids, or do something like that, just to help them out as well. The important thing too with working from home is you need to make sure that you can switch off. All right, so your work area, you need to be able to close that off from the rest of your home. All right, you want to make sure that that's closed off from the day-to-day business that goes on in the home. All right, so just to finish off, key message is, as I said before, isolation doesn't mean exclusion. We need to make sure that during this time we stay connected. Okay, so message is stay well, stay safe, stay connected, and until next time, thanks for watching.